Hi guys, I'm Asaf, this is Itai, and today we're going to react to a song called Dignity of Spirit by the band Unlucky Morpheus. Not the first time we react to a song by Unlucky Morpheus. We reacted to Black Pentagram a while back. This should be fun. Started off as a ballad, kind of surprised me, but man, it's a very pleasant experience so far.
It's already a second shift.
What does it mean?
You know, this
oh
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
You paused right on the build-up. We've got a second shift, gear shift.
Yeah.
So it's gone from like a ballad to something a little bit faster, and I think now it's going to kick even faster. And the you know, the band with the violinist that we were very impressed with. Just great so far. It was very like a pleasant thing. I was kind of getting all into the ballad part, and then it kicked into something that's a bit more rocking, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I remember this band.
Yeah, the ballad surprised me, but then I looked at their composition. And I said, and I thought to myself, no, they're not all up there to play a ballad. It's not just gonna be a ballad. So that's the gear hit.
Being a what is it, 10-minute song, there's probably quite a bit here. So you know, I'm not surprised that we're already into a second sort of, you know, change.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take us for a ride here. All right.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
Go
but for some reason they're not the song itself, but the rhythm they took on in this latest gear shift reminded me of a band called Sonata Arctic. Something in the way that they played out and in their pace reminded me of that band.
It's gone into symphonic metal territory.
Yeah.
In this part, I was thinking for a second, I'm like, oh, this is like Celtic influences here almost. And you know, when she started after that initial sort of ballad type you know, beginning to the song, she kicked into gear where it went like her voice sounded amazing, going into like all this almost Iron Maiden type of sound. Yeah, just excellent.
Yeah. But it's packed with all goodness. They
also solos there.
Yeah, great solos. Before the solos started, I remembered when we first listened to Black Pentagram. She's a phenomenal singer. There's so much power in her voice, and with everything going around, all this massive force behind her with the band, her voice is able to cut through all that and be in its own domain. If you can understand what I mean.
That's where my comparisons to Iron Maiden came in, because it's like a voice that pierces through that. But she does have this thing where she uses like I don't know, it's like a vibration thing. Her voice goes like this throughout. You know, it's not one. And it's interesting, you know, because she keeps it going for a long time. Like she was doing that on one kind of, I don't know what to call it. Let's just call it a note, but it's like it went.
She fluctuates.
Yeah.
Around the
amazing.
Key. Yeah. And the solos themselves, the guitar solo went into classical territory.
A little bit, but there's it's just very like symphonic metal sound, But you were hearing two different guitar solos that were playing a similar tune separately and playing it differently.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
which was kind of like the chorus to this, which is really cool. And the drum solo was awesome, but the violin is also awesome as always. Which we really enjoyed in the first one.
Yeah.
They do throw a lot into it.
Amidst all the what you call harmony, but there is an element of some sort of organized chaos in there. Each instrument has its own presence and it's distinct. You can even within all that chaos, you can distinctly hear the bass, the guitar, the violin, the drums, the vocalist, each in their own place. Yeah,
and two separate guitars with very different sounds. It's got an anthem feel to it, this song. It's like it's a big song, you can tell, but just the way the chorus goes and everything. And then now when they kind of dropped into another gear shift, as we call it, but they sort of shifted down, it just sort of occurred to me, of course it's telling a story, and it's a different stage in the story, where it needs to portray a different meaning, a different feeling, a different whatever, and they do it so well. And this tune is just an awesome tune. It's just reminiscent of 70s and 80s heavy metal to me. Love it.
Different set of emotions in each section. It's not just that they're shifting gears. It's like an addition to the song. Right.
And a different stage in the story as well. Wow. 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 That was awesome. That was fantastic. Just such a, like, the feeling of like a big song. And I mean, we know some of the story behind the lyrics that are sort of based in Japanese folklore. So it's like we can understand why, it's sort of written the way it is. In short, it's a story of a girl, of a ghost,
of a ghost of a girl that she wasn't aware that she had deceased. She died because she took it upon herself to protect the people in her village, which came to the cherry blossom garden that her father grew. Her father had a way with words. He was a poet, and because of his intense power, he made people go insane and kill themselves in that garden.
Well, it's not a garden; it's a specific tree.
Sorry,
it was like the biggest sort of tree in the garden that people were drawn to, and it was able to basically bring them to some sort of trance where they would just lie at that, at the feet of the tree and
because
die there.
now I remember he wanted to be buried as he witnessed the most amazing view in the world, and that view was the cherry blossom. So people died, and she wanted to just stop them from dying, so she sacrificed herself and became a sort of seal. She sealed death's effect on other people. And after all that happened, she became unaware that she did that. She wasn't aware she's a ghost.
Yeah, well, the ghost didn't have a memory of how she died, and that's kind of the tale of this song. Where basically she went from from like being a ghost and not knowing the background of how she got there, but she had control over death, and she basically in the end kind of got to that tree and that wasn't blossoming. She was trying to get it to blossom again, and eventually she discovered, even though it's still unclear whether she was aware that it was her or not, but she basically opened the seal, and her spirit, the ghost, was able to be sort of laid to rest and move on. And the tree blossomed again, which is very, very cool story. Because when I was reading the lyrics to the song, I had no knowledge of this story, but I got something like from it that it does talk about a ghost of a girl, but I wasn't sure if it was to do with the way she was killed by someone, and there was elements of regret, and I thought maybe there's a story of revenge coming, and it just didn't come. And then at the end, I read it and I was like, okay, this makes more sense now. So just a fantastic arrangement of the lyrics and the music. It's just brilliant.
It makes sense from where they got their maybe inspiration to write and perform this song, but as to why they did it and did it that way, that's an interesting. I think it could easily be a very long episode just to try and decipher that or interpret that in our own way.
From our experience, a lot of especially Japanese is the one that we've sort of mainly dealt with, Japanese bands or Japanese translations. We've been told, and we've also noticed, that a lot of the translations are not necessarily, the best quality.
Accurate,
so the accuracy levels kind of shift. So we are not 100% sure that we're getting this right. So, if we're getting this wrong, let us know. Try not to, murder us in our sleep or anything like that. Just kind of let us know.
Even though we enjoy tremendously reacting to Japanese bands, our exposure to Japanese culture is, of course, very limited. So we may and probably will get many things wrong regarding stories and folklore and anything cultural.
We try to stick to the music rather than the meaning and the story and the lyrics. But it is very, very interesting. Not all of it is to do with Japanese folklore. Some of it is just to do with Japanese culture, and it's all, I don't know, very, very deep, very interesting, very intriguing. So we are trying to get into it a little bit more to understand the bands and the songs and all the rest of it. But of course, we can be wrong about a lot of things. So keep that in mind. But with with Unlucky Morpheus, I'm looking forward to finding out what else this band has got. And I'm fast becoming a bigger and bigger fan with every time we see them. This band is great. So yeah, look forward to the next one.
Yeah, it kind of makes me think about what their upbringing must have been like, what kind of experience that they had, or from where they derived their inspiration to tell a story through a song. It would be interesting to listen to more songs of theirs, or to react to more songs of theirs, of course, with that in mind. We're being exposed to Japanese culture in a very specific way through these bands. It's a nice journey. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, and click the little bell icons. You'll get notified on all our future videos. Share our stuff and help us grow our channel, and encourage us to make more videos for you guys. Hit us up in the comments. What did you think about Dignity of Spirit by Unlucky Morpheus? Did you like it as much as we did? Let us know. Also, let us know what you would like to see us do next. We will do our best to comply. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you for your time.
It's harsh, it's violent, it's it's difficult to digest, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, to me at least, the whole experience of listening to a song like that, not just this particular band, is there's a very intense emphasis on mood. The song is trying to put you in a certain mood. You can figure out about lyrics and what the meaning and the different layers in the song later. But the point here is to convey the mood, to bring you into this darkness that they created in their specific style.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks again for everything, for watching, for engaging. We are loving this whole experience. This journey has been awesome and continues to be so. And we hope to see you again in the next one. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.